chatting to Dean Kannemeyer about his runners for Wednesday at Hollywood Bets, Kenilworth. Dean, thanks so much. You're starting out in race 1, the 1200 metre maiden plate. It's quite a big field, 16 runners. You're sending out Moremi Gorge, 3-year-old Silvano Gelding. He's got the 14 draw, fairly high weight of 61 with Craig Zaki on board. Had the 2 starts at Durbanville. We've last seen him in November over the mile. So he's coming down and trip here a little bit. What are you hoping from him on Wednesday?
Well, I gelded him. His last race took no interest. The first race I thought, I'll get a run at his belt. He probably completely lost, which he was. In his second race, I think he improved tremendously. But the jockey said he was travelling fine, started to put pressure on him, and he just took no interest in the race. So I thought there was only one thing, and that's just to get rid of him, and gelded him straight away, which I think has made a big difference. One was quite twisted, cut him, and I'll probably put a pair of blinkers on him just to put more focus into his work. So I'm expecting good improvement. He's going to be going a mile this course, obviously.
Super. Race 2 is a Class 4 Cape Racing Sales mile. You're sending out Enchanting Choice, 3-year-old Rafif filly. She's got the 8 draw, 56.5 to carry, and Craig Zaki on her back. Seems quite a nice, consistent type. She was a close 4th last time out over 1800, and she's coming down in trip here.
Yeah, she's a game consistent filly. I thought she'd go 2,000 metres quite easily. Last time she got beaten by a fair filly of... I think Basses, and I met her again next time, which we beat her. But she ran up to win a race over 1800, and I just thought the last 100 she was battling in the last, but she was going up and down. It's probably a maximum distance, 18. Going back to a mile, I think it'd be more game. But she took her last run well. She's sound, she's game. She's a tough filly, and I think reproduces the last run. She's got to be a competitive runner.
Super. Race 5, the Class 4 1400 metres. You're sending out Guarding the Wall, 3-year-old Karari Gelding. 10 draw, 57 kilos on board, and Craig Zaki. 7 starts under the belt, 1 last time out at Kenilworth over 1200 metres, so stepping up here a little bit. Do you think he's up for the double?
Well, he won a very weak maiden plate. I found the right race. I was battling to win a maiden with him, and he duly won that day. He had to work hard to win his maiden plate. He may continue to improve. I've put him over 1400 metres. I don't think the trip will be a problem for him. But I'm always cautious first round at the maiden. Probably can't leave him at the exotics.
Lovely. And then race 6, 1400 metre Class 3. Rosh Kadesh, 4-year-old Vercingetorix. He's got the 8 draw, 55 to carry, and Craig Zaki on board again. Really consistent type, such a trier. He was 3rd over a mile at Durbanville in November, had a little bit of a break, and then he was just under 3 lengths back 2 weeks ago over the 1,000 metres at Kenilworth, bringing him a little bit down in trip here. What are you hoping for?
I think he will be a lot better over 1400 metres. Disappointing last run. It wasn't a bad run, but disappointing, because he was sitting last, but he was following the winner. That was Prometeur. He's beaten Prometeur before. And he followed him through. It just didn't go through with it that day. I had 2 or 3 runners that day didn't go through with the races. I think Mears Harper was one of them. I fancied strongly. Maybe 1 or 2 others on the day moved through, followed through, and just didn't finish it off. Things turned around with the Green with Envy on Saturday, the feature race. Finished the race off well. Fantastic, finished it off well. I was a little concerned at one stage that I wasn't quite happy with the way my horses were finishing the races off. He carries blinkers, half-cup blinkers. 1400 is his best distance. He puts it all together. Got to be a big runner.